everybody, I hope you're well. My name's Emily and this is Ready Steady Sew. So today I'm here to give you my plans for August, all the things that I'm thinking of making this month. I know we're already a week almost into August and I have already started to sew a few things this month, but I thought I'd best make my video so you know what I'm going to be making. Before I begin, let me tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing the Sew Over It Sylvia robe. It's quite an old make. I made it a year or two ago for a holiday probably, but I love it. It's really comfy. It's great to throw on, especially when you're on holiday. Cover up your shoulders if you're going into temples, or in the evenings if it's getting a bit cooler. But yeah, it's beautiful. I made it in a chiffon fabric and I think it was from Minerva, but as I say, it was a while ago that I made it. But yeah, it's lovely. I'll try and find a photo and put a photo in for you there. But yeah, it's a Sylvia robe by Sew Over It. So my plans for August, I feel like before I begin telling you what I'm planning on making, I should put some sort of disclaimer saying that although I do have these plans, my plans very often change. I might think I'm going to make certain things and then I either change my mind or something new comes out and I want to make that. New patterns are released and they jump to the top of my list. Sometimes the idea bores me a little bit after a while. I think, oh, I don't really like that fabric as much anymore because I've had it too long. So yeah, I have got these plans of things to make, but they're not set in stone. My plans could change. You'll see from this pile of fabrics and patterns I've got in front of me that actually my plans have changed from my first and second videos that I did a week or two ago. So yeah, I have got ideas. These are my plans, but as I say, they could all change. Now I have already made 1.5 of the things on this list, so I've already made a bit of a dent in my sewing this month. I've had the time off work, so I've made a good start to my list, but I'll show you what I am planning on making. So the first one I've got is one I talked about, I think it was in my first video, my fabric haul. And this is one I've actually already made. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this already. But I am going to make the Wilder top by Friday Pattern Company, and I'm going to make it in this is some scraps I've got of it, this blue, lovely blue leopard print viscose, which was from Material Girl Laura. I don't think she's got any left because it was incredibly popular, but have a look at her website. She's got loads of really nice fabrics, really fun prints. So I'm going to make the top version of the Wilder gown. This is the pattern, as you can see, okay, and it's incredibly popular. I think just about everybody has made this dress, and I am made the top version. I've made the short sleeved version, that one there, the short sleeve version. Really nice make, really easy to sew, really pretty. I love the gathered neckline on it. I love the tie front. I've made the dress and I really like it, but I think I will get more wear out of the top. The dress, it's beautiful, but I'm not really a flowy dress kind of person, so I do wear it, but I think I would wear the top a lot more. So my first plan that I've already made is the Wilder top in the leopard print viscose. My next plan is one that I'm partway through making, and it is the Gilbert top by Helen's Closet. I'll put a picture of the pattern and show you because I've got the PDF pattern, so I haven't got, obviously it's not physical copy to show you, but I will put a picture in here. And I'm making it in this lovely viscose twill, which is by Mind the Maker. And I can't remember if I bought it from Lamazzi Fabrics or System & Taka. I know both have had it, but I think I bought it from one of them. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's the same print as the Kabuki tee that I made last month, but obviously this was released first and it's the gold colourway. This is the sleeve piece I've got cut out. If you can see the mannequin behind me, that is the progress I've made so far. I started it yesterday and so far I've interfaced it, I've sewn my darts, I've sewn the back yoke pieces on. I remembered to put a label on this time, and I've sewn the front facing pieces to the shoulders. So I'm now at the point where I think I'm going to start the collar and then I've got to somehow sew it together using the burrito method. So that will be interesting. But yeah, I've had this fabric for a while now, probably about a year, and I love it so much, and I wasn't sure what to make with it. Originally I wanted to make the by Hannah London Hannah wrap dress, but I needed at least 2.5 meters, and I think I've only got 2 meters of this fabric, so I couldn't make that. And then I didn't want to make something for the sake of making it. I didn't want to waste the fabric. I was scared of cutting it and not liking the dress or top or whatever I made with it, and with only having 2 meters, it limited me somewhat for what I could make. And I think it was at the weekend, I think it was Amanda from my Sew Art made the Gilbert shirt. I think she made a sleeveless version in this fabric, and I thought, yes, I can make that top in this. I've got enough fabric. I think I've got about half a metre left. So I managed to make it out of just a 1.5 metres, maybe just over 1.5 metres. So I've still got a little bit left, which I might make some scrunchies or headbands or something with. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm really enjoying sewing it. I love Helen's Closet patterns. I've made 3 or 4 of hers now. I think I've made the Blackwood cardigan, the pony jacket and the Avery leggings. And all of her patterns are brilliant. Her instructions are really good. I think she makes really good basics that if you had all of her patterns, you can make yourself a really nice capsule wardrobe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making this and I'm really enjoying it. So that is my second make. There. My next make is one that I've talked about before, but as I've mentioned earlier, I've changed my mind. So you'll have seen this lovely lilac gingham fabric. It's a bit crumpled because it's been lying in a pile for a while. But yeah, this lovely lilac gingham, which I got from Sew Me Sunshine. And originally I was going to make the Fibre Mood Mindy dress, which is this one here. And I wanted to make that version with the elasticated cuffs. And I've cut the pattern out. The pattern's just there. It's all cut out. And then I thought, as lovely as the fabric and pattern are together, would I wear it? I'm worried it will look too much like a nightie and I wouldn't wear it in public. So I'm undecided what to make. I've got 3 meters of this, so I've got plenty of scope in terms of patterns that I could make with it. So at the moment, I'm thinking of making the By Hand London Hannah wrap dress. I'll put a picture in here. I have made this before. As I said, I made it for a work Christmas party last Christmas, and I do like the pattern. It's a really nice pattern, and it looks really, really lovely. If I do make that, I'm going to make the short sleeve version, so it is a bit summery, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's my plan at the moment, is the Hannah wrap dress. So yeah, but I definitely want to get something made out of this fabric because I feel like it's a summer fabric and I need to make something with it soon. If I don't make something with it by the end of August, I probably won't make something with it till next year, and then I might not like gingham fabric. So yeah, thinking the By Hand London dress, the Hannah dress, but I'm not sure. If you've got any suggestions or ideas, please comment below. Please share them. And also, I still do want to make the Mindy dress, but I've seen loads of beautiful versions on Instagram, so I think I'm going to make it in a plain colour fabric. I'm just looking at my stash and I don't think I've got any plain fabrics that are suitable, so it would mean buying more fabric. So whether I leave this one for a little while till maybe next spring or summer, I don't know, but I would really like to make it at some point. It's definitely on my mental ever-growing sewing list. So yeah, but yeah, definitely want to get something made up with this, thinking the By Hand London Hannah dress. So my next plan is one that I've talked about before on, I think it was my second video, my sewing plans at the beginning of the summer holidays video, and I haven't got around to it yet, but it's definitely on there. I'm thinking of making these more towards the end of August, ready for September, as I think I'll get more aware of them. But it is the Megan Nielsen Opal pants, and as I said before, I love the paper bag waist version. I've been looking for a pattern like this for such a long time, and then Megan Nielsen releases this, and I was so pleased. And I'm going to make these in this lovely grey twill. I think it's a cotton twill, but it's definitely a twill of some sort that I got from the new craft house. I think I've got 2.5 meters, which is enough for that pattern. It looks like a fairly simple pattern. I've had a read of the instructions. It looks fairly simple, elasticated waist with a tie through. Hopefully it will fit really, really well. If it fits nicely or doesn't need massive adjustments, I will make some more. But yeah, definitely want to get this made up this month in this grey tour, so I'm looking forward to that one. And my final firm plan, I say firm, I've got it cut out. That's the start. I've cut the fabric out. Is the Sorrento jacket from Sew It's ebook. I'll insert a picture here somewhere of the jacket, and it is a denim jacket, and I'm really excited to make this. I've never made a denim jacket before, and I think it will really, really help me increase my skills, push me to do something a bit different. I get to practice top stitching and lots of other things I've never done before. So I've got some denim, and I don't love it. It's not the colour that I thought it would be. It was my fault. I bought it in a rush. I desperately wanted some denim, and it said in the ebook that the denim that they used was 11.5 ounce and non-stretch. They recommend non-stretch because if you've got stretch denim, you could potentially stretch out your plackets or other parts of it when you're sewing it. So non-stretch is better to use. But trying to find 11 ounce non-stretch denim at the moment is really, really hard. So I ended up buying this one from Semi Sunshine, and it's not Harriet's fault, it's my fault for not looking properly and rushing into buying it. And it is really good quality denim. Let me find a small piece somewhere. It's this one, it's reversible, so it's got one side that's white almost and one side that's blue, but the blues are really, really bright, vibrant blue, and I don't know if I like that for a denim jacket. I think obviously the warp and the weft, one thread, obviously it's the twill weave, but one thread is white and the other is blue, so one side is really blue and the other side is really white. So I've got this, I'm still going to make it because I'm looking forward to making it. I've got it all cut out, and yeah, it's going to be really, really, I'm really excited. I know Liz at the bakery that sews has made this recently. I think she made like was it a duck egg blue or mint green version, and it looks amazing. So I'm going to make this version as a practice, as a wearable toile, and practice my top stitching, practice putting it together, and then hopefully it'll all go according to plan and I'll love it. And then I'm going to buy all the denim in all the colours, and I'm going to make loads of them. I'm thinking of making like an indigo one, maybe a lighter blue. I want to make, I love a lilac one, really interested in a lilac version. Maybe a white one for the summer next year. So yeah, hopefully it all goes well and it works. I actually quite enjoyed cutting this pattern out. It was a bit of a pain cutting the actual fabric out because there are so many pieces, and there's nearly 20 pieces altogether. But the good thing about it is all the pieces are really small. So obviously it's a PDF, and I stuck it together. I chose to stick it together because it's only 20 something pages. It wasn't a massive PDF file. And when I stick PDFs together, I stick them in rows first, and then I stick all the rows together. But normally I get my boyfriend to help me stick the rows together because, you know, they're sometimes really, really long, and it's hard to do that properly, accurately. So I was like, I started to stick together, I thought, oh my god, there's like 8 or 9 pieces of paper in a row here. This is gonna be really hard to stick together. But when I looked at it, lots of the pieces actually were really small. Like that's a pocket piece, it's less than a piece of A4. I mean, and even the ones that did go over more than one piece of paper, they weren't massive. So basically like this one is with the yoke, yeah, the front yoke. So again, didn't take actually that much time to cut out the paper version, because what I did was I basically cut each piece out, all the smaller pieces out, and then I just stuck, if it needed to go over more than one piece of A4, I just stuck that piece together. So it's actually quite nice to cut out. But as I say, there are almost 20 pieces in total. So yeah, I need to make sure I label them all and don't get confused. But I am looking forward to making this. As I say, it's going to be a slow make. It's not something I'm going to make in one day, but it's going to challenge me. It's going to test me. And I'm looking forward to making it. So that's all my kind of firm plans, if you like. I say firm, as I said. These, I could change my mind. I may not end up making all these. I may make other things instead. But other potentials that I've got in my head are other things from the ebook. So over its ebook, I really want to make something from it before the end of the summer. I want to make either the Alba skirt, I'll put a picture in of that, or the Ravello dress. I have lots of suitable fabrics for both of those. So yeah, I'm hoping to get at least one of those made, possibly. I've also just had delivered today 2 coat patterns. So I've bought the Sapporo coat by Paper Cut Patterns. I know this has been a very, very popular pattern and lots of people have made that, and I really, really like the look of it. I like the cocoon shape of it. And I've also bought the Tilly and the Buttons Eden coat. And again, I really like the look of that. It's a completely different style of coat to the Sapporo coat. And me and my friend Shelley, who's Crafty Mum Sews, have got a plan to buddy sew both of these over the next few months. I'm not sure when exactly we're going to start or what the plan is, but I might make a start on one of those in August potentially. But as I say, I've got lots of plans in my head. I have got an ever-growing mental sewing list of things I want to make that aren't firm plans, but sometimes things jump out at me when I get a spurt of inspiration. Well, that's my plans for August. So hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and comment below, talk to me, let me know what you're making as well. If you've got any ideas for my Lilac Gingham, again, please share them with me, because I just want to get something made and it's something pretty. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.